Growing up, have you ever been to like a restaurant and then got sick after eating that food and never chose to go back again because you didn't want to risk getting sick again? Or on a more extreme note, I was driving on a certain road and sideswiped someone and I chose not to drive on that road for like a year or two. But more of the story, it's all the same. You're resisting it because you had one bad experience with it. But that doesn't mean it's a bad experience every time. And now why I say this is because as I get, deeper in my faith, I've noticed there are people that act this way towards the church, where it's like they have a bad experience in the church or, with God, and they feel some type of resentment towards the church and God because of a certain thing that happened. Whether it's they said a prayer and something terrible happened, or they went to the church and they just didn't like the vibe. And keep in mind, there's different branches of the church. There's like Catholic, non-denominational, Baptist, all this stuff. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own preferences. But that doesn't mean when you go back or when you choose to come back and keep seeking Him, it's going to be bad every time. Sometimes God puts you through tough things so that you can seek Him more, or so that you can come out on top, because there's a process of dying to yourself and your ego and everything that's been of this world so that you can get closer to Him in the process and come out as a more godly person in the end. And it's almost like you're being reborn again. Like you have to go through these terrible experiences that suck in the moment, but they shift you and change you into something better as a result. They teach you a lesson. But sometimes, just like you go into the restaurant, you have a bad experience and you kind of act too quick on things, or you just kind of have a sour taste in your mouth leaving there. But that doesn't mean it's forever. You could go back and have a amazing, gourmet meal and you feel amazing after. Sometimes you just got to change a thing on the menu. Like, is it the wrong church? Or do you have expectations on things? Or is your perspective off? Like there's things that need to be worked on to make the right decisions to get better and to seek God more clearly. But at the end of the day, Jesus gives us what we need in that moment, whether it's good or bad. And we just have to accept it, grow with it, and trust in His plans.